My name is Collin Van Son, and my play is called Natural History. So it is set about 150 or so years in the future, sort of at the height of the climate crisis. The United States is sort of being devastated by these wildfires, particularly in the western US, and it sort of follows these two characters. You could call them maybe environmental activists who are breaking into the American Museum of Natural History to try and steal taxidermied bison. In 2017, I went to the American Museum of Natural History for the first time. And it's just a very striking place because it was, it's full of dead animals and it's very artificial, but at the same time, a lot of artistry goes into these dioramas. And so it's also very lifelike. And so sort of I don't know, it's sort of like it evokes a sense of dissonance in that it's, these very lifelike dioramas that are so clearly made of dead things. And yeah, that gave me a lot to think about, and sort of I thought about that for a number of years, and then finally was able to find a story to put there. And then I believe it was 2021 when I first started writing it. Initially it was a one act, and then it gradually grew over time. I definitely like to have sort of or often at least like to have sort of a visual idea of what the world looks like. Sometimes even, sometimes I'll even see the set before I sort of think of a story to put there. And that was sort of probably like the chief example. That was natural history. The O'Neill's great because it's sort of this interesting combination of it's very relaxed, and at the same time everyone is very serious about what they do. So it's sort of a casual environment but you're surrounded by just true professionals who take the work of theater very seriously. Writing is oftentimes such a solitary thing to do, so it's great to be able to share meals with other playwrights and other writers, and even just talk about really minute things, like even just asking people about how they format their plays. It's fun to see what people do similarly to you and what people do very differently from you, and it kind of lets you put that very solitary act of writing into like a more, I don't know, communal context, which is very nice. And then also the other playwrights are all just very fun to be around. So they're just fun people to hang out with.